Welcome back, my friends, Echo Arena fans, to Channel 1. I am DocEducation. With me in the casting booth is this time J to the G. And on the cams, still Newton Dad. Sir Dimwee has moved over to Channel 2. He's with Gilligan. They are casting the LA Skyline versus Austin Burners game. So if you want to keep two tabs open or just flip back and forth, definitely recommend that. Solar P is going to be casting another game in about 15 minutes. That is trying to get that one up. That is Hypno versus Supernatural. That'll be on Channel 3 in about 15 minutes. So lots of action for you. And then we've got more matches to come. LA Destroyers against Bangarang. And we've got Technique against Neptune on this channel. And then Gentleman versus Toxin on Channel 2. So lots of action for you. But welcome to the booth, JG. How you feeling tonight?
I'm doing really good. I'm excited. Just love seeing some great games, and this is gonna be an interesting one. I'm curious to see how this is gonna be played out, how everything's gonna be turned out. So, all I've got to say is just I'm curious to see how this is gonna be played out. How is these teams going? Because there is a high vote for Ethereal to win. I think it was 69-70 to like 6. So I always root for the upset. It might not seem like a good thing, but I always like to see a difference, because if it just completely surprises it, and for the predictions as well, if we saw somebody that like voted 10 points get like 10,000 channel points, which Sosi, thank you for the 16 months. That's awesome. But I just like to see. I like to see different. I like to see the chat going wild and all that. So hopefully we have an exciting match, Doc, as we'll be here for a little bit, so hopefully we can see some great games today.
Yeah, we're chilling. Anomaly coming off a tough loss to High Voltage and fighting a team in Ethereal that are absolutely playing out of their minds right now. The whole team, but Cry, a new team member on the team, has really established himself. Formerly X of Kraken fame, and he can really move around the arena. Very deadly in the bubble as an individual player. So and of course the whole team plays well, and they're all super highly skilled. So this is going to be a test for both of these teams, an early test. Both of these teams definitely not expected to be in the Challengers Cup conversation. Both of these teams will very likely be in the top 5 of Master Division, and be out, not have to fight in the Challengers Cup to retain their Master position. But you never know, and the Master Division in NA this season, Season 4, is more competitive than it's ever been. So definitely, that you can't take any game off, even if you feel like your team is gonna be there in the end.
Yeah, as the predictions from Lowell say that JG wins his prediction in this match. I always win. That's the rule. We are going to be getting this first round set up. The engines are coming through. We're going to have to see what happens. Unfortunately, overlay is bugged, so we are now at a 90s radio show, as it is Fontech with the possession on the side of Ethereal, trying to go for that shot, but it will be single shot getting that slap off, as we do get that picture back. Steel going for the shot down to see Jason, but that will not connect, as Cry will go for the shot. 2-pointer, 24 seconds in.
Wow, I do believe that was a triple stun ender from Cry. 3 players from Anomaly coming in on a stack, and every single one of them hitting the shield there from Cry, who's then just able to pick up the disc and put it right in. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, we're going to have to see how this is played out. There's Ethereal going for the shot, almost making the connection. But we're going to have to see how this is, as Acorn will gain the possession, getting that stack down through, getting the stun. This is your opportunity. Acorn going for this slowly but surely. 2-pointer, 14 meters per second. They could have taken that 3, Doc, but I feel like, you know what, just even it out, get a nice response, as both pointers by these teams have been really quick. I think Ethereal's was 17 or 27, and Anomaly's was 20 seconds.
Yeah, and Sweet Tooth in the chat saying he's watching this in a car in a thunderstorm and weathering the storm early on is Anomaly. They got very lucky on not quite sure what happened on that offensive joust, but it was Ethereal getting to the disc first and very nearly scoring a three. Would have been 5-0. Instead, just a little bit low. And there it is. Anomaly with their stack gets together. They're going to take a shot. It's going to be a little bit high in the area as Acorn, but it takes a funny bounce. So see Jason probably going to collect it, does tap it down. And we have a tie game right now. Let's see if these teams can settle in.
As it will be slapped down through, we have a little bit of a fight, but Cry will be able to send it down through, as Fontac will get a nice slap, but C. Jason is there on the back line, making sure that none of those shots get down through, as it will make a really weird bounce, as it will be Cry getting the ender off, passing that down to KFC. KFC slapping that down to Shot, as Single Shot will do a little bit of juking, as that will now be 2-4. 4 points coming to Ethereal. So we're going to have to see how this is played out. 56 seconds in. Some slow responses. It's gotten longer and longer as Ani, thank you for that hydration. I will do that after this round, but Fontac will have that just possession. Sending that down to Big Bot. It will get sent through right before Single Shot does get it down through onto the other side. Fontac able to get the send out, but KFC is there to gain possession, staying on the back line to make sure that they can keep it on the side of Anomaly.
Moving in are Ethereal. Beautiful pass, a Single Shot. Wow. So early days, Ethereal is looking pretty good. Anomaly looking just a little bit discombobulated right now from their usual flawless execution. Let's see if Anomaly can come out and get going a little bit on their offensive joust. They do have, a few seconds to reset, and here they come out of the tubes. It looks like they'll have a slight delay on their stack. They use that delay to dump it through. Fontac and Chocolate, though, breaking up, so their stack is not as effective right now. It goes to Fontac on the backside, gonna dump it in. Was going for a bounce pass, but jumping in and picking it up. Oh, but it bounces off the double diamond. Fontac is just barely in the area. The goal's open. Oh, just a little bit low and a little bit off the high part of the shield, and it will be dumped back into the Anomaly bubble.
As it will be a potential cloud shout by KFC. Cry will pass that down to C. Jason. C. Jason down to Single Shot and make it pass down. Oh boy. A lot of self goals from the side of Anomaly. That is one thing that, I feel the pain. I'm a goalie for gold, diamond-ish, platinum. I don't know. I haven't been on a team for a little bit, but I know the pain when you get a self-goal, especially in these newer servers. I've seen it happen a lot more, so we're gonna have to see this play out. As we are gonna be getting I think it was a double deke there from the side of Anomaly, as the defensive side from Ethereal will get will stun out Anomaly, but it is gonna be slapped out. Whoa, that is gonna be oh god, a pull bounce. I always like to see the bounce shot. It literally bounced from the inside of goal into the actual goal. It is now 2-11 Ethereal. It has changed from a very quick response game, both sides being pretty equal, to now Ethereal having a really nice lead of 9 points.
Yeah, Anomaly on their offensive stack, they've got to get a little bit of momentum going. They've been pretty well shut out right now. Ethereal doing what Anomaly does, and they've got an open shot on the goal. Right now, Ethereal is picking up goals like they're on the dollar menu at McDonald's. That was absolutely beautiful, smooth and easy, and they are up by 12.
Like the dollar. Oh my god. I haven't been to McDonald's in a while, Doc. I should probably get something from the dollar menu. Just wake up one day, have a coffee, and just have like a sausage egg McMuffin. Oh my god. I need to do that now. But what Anomaly needs to do is start pushing through, as they need to have that momentum, as it will be KFC getting that shot sent, but Fontac with the interception. It will be contested, as Acorn will get that sent through, but not in the right position. Big Pot having the opportunity, but KFC will get the stun out and get it sent down through, but once again intercepted, but it will be fought. Cry going past down to C. Jason. C. Jason trying to go for the shot, but will not find the connections, as it will be a reset once again by Ethereal, keeping that forward momentum push into the side of Anomaly. So will be passed down to C. Jason. C. Jason down to Single Shot. Single Shot going for the anchor. 17 meters per second. That is now a 14-point lead for the side of Ethereal, first round.
Yeah, they're eating it up right now. Our Ethereal absolutely snacking on Anomaly. Can't say enough about how hungry Ethereal are for this win. QB coming out for Anomaly. Let's see if they can return the favor and sear some of this raw meat. I don't know how many more times I can abuse this analogy, but here it is. It's dumped into the. Oh my lord!
My
That's off the
God.
freebie menu. That's when they steal the base and at the World Series and everybody gets a free taco. Holy cow! It's 19-2.
Doc, when was the last time you've eaten? I'm a little bit concerned of how many food references you're making right now. Do I need
Might
to
have
like?
taken it a little bit too far, but you know, that's why we're here. It's in the hands of Big Bot, but not for long. See Jason and Single Shot gonna do their dribbling thing, take a little bit of a Kung shot or an attempted one maybe. Chocolate grabbing it with the left hand, taking a Kung shot of his own. It's got a chance, but it bounces off the Pac-Man. Big Bot in the area. Anomaly is not giving up, even down by 17. They're gonna make a beautiful pass to Acorn. Acorn getting stunned out though by Cry and KFC, and they're turning it loose for some fried chicken.
As it, oh my God, you need to eat, bud. As it will be contested, see Jason making that slap down. Nobody there for the possession, but I mean, yeah, Scott, I've got to say is that Ethereal is super quick, even for Anomaly having some really fast stacks. Ethereal continuously pushes down through as it will be sent out to KFC. KFC going for the shot, but Fontac with the save. Unfortunately for the side of Ethereal will not get that interception. If that stack from Anomaly can get there, Acorn going for the shot, almost a goal from Anomaly and or Acorn, but will not find the connections as single shot will make a backwards yoink from the back as it will be contested. Cry with an open three, sending it, making this 2-22. First round Mercy. I think DocEducation's stomach has a Mercy right now because it's hurting right now, and he needs a snack on this. But what he does need to snack on is the information for this round. Doc, take it away. What do you think happened during this round?
Well, first there was a huge word salad there by DocEducation. Not quite sure what kicked that one off, but it was some spicy croutons on top, and that was crunchy. Listen, round one was insane. It got a little bit out of hand there in the casting booth and in the arena, but I gotta say, never count Anomaly out. Anomaly, absolutely a championship team. They if any team could turn it around, they can. You know, we saw this with in the Denver Raptors game. Anomaly got mercied in the first round and came back with a reverse sweep to win it. So definitely don't count these guys out. Of course, Ethereal playing absolutely out of their minds. I won't make any more food analogies, but they are certainly you know, taking the lunch money of Anomaly right now.
The only thing I'm paying attention to is the scoreboard right now is a mixture of yeah, man, that yeah, those stats are just I always like to see those. It's rare, yeah, but the cameraman, aka Newton Dad, once again, shout out to you, said in my ear that he'll fix it. Hopefully it will be fixed, even if we could still give you the stats for the side of Ethereal. Not Acorn, oh my God. C. Jason with 3 points, single shot with 9, Cry with 8, but KFC with none, but coming in with 1 assist and 1 save. And for the side of Anomaly, 4 points for Big Bot, 2 for... No, it's... That's from the other one. Oh my gosh. I think... No, the only one was from... it was Acorn. It was Acorn, yep. But, speaking of which, we are in a timeout right now, so, yeah, we're just gonna have to see how this is played out. I've seen this before. I casted the reverse sweep from the side of Anomaly, so I have hope for them, but knowing Ethereal, them bringing it to third round on Ignite, or known as Joker, they have some strength to it. So if they can do that, if they it's going to be interesting to see. Pause is going to help Anomaly. Maybe it's going to refresh everyone's mind. We're just going to have to see how it played out. And I really like to consider that the second round is really the to prove which team's on top. Is the team that lost the first round, are they going to continuously push through and still get it through, or is it going to be the side that's winning that's just going to give up and or just make it into a reverse sweep? So we're going to have to see how this is played out, but yeah, it's juicy, and I am going to be drinking some water because I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty for some more matches. We do have 2 more after this, but Doc, what are your thoughts on what's going to be happening?
Well, I just noticed Fontac did drop and -0 has come into the game for Anomaly. Fontac was having a little bit of headset issues or some kind of tech issues in the first game. They had to take a tech timeout, and he did drop and reset into the arena. So not sure if Fontac was having some tech issues that may have led to some things. But, you know, regardless, as we have about 20 seconds before they come out into the tubes here, you know, sometimes just making a switch on the roster can give you your team just a different feel, you know, just a different look, a different vibe, like some fresh energy, someone coming in with a different mental space. And so I'm hoping, as a caster, as a fan, you know, that -0 can bring it up and we can get a good round 2 and hopefully a round 3, so we can have some more Echo fun.
Yeah, VRWare said that can confirm Oculus will be getting some emails from Fontac. That's not good, but we're going to have to see how this is played out, as I don't think I've ever seen -0 play in my experience, at least for casting. That's going to be a great headbutt from the side of Ethereal, but -0 coming out strong, going to be getting that sent down through, trying to go for the interception, will not find it, as Jason will get that catch. Pushing through, making a slowly reset. That's going to be sent all the way down through, looking really close to that shot. The stacks are there. Chocolate going for a potential 3, but passing that down. The anomaly slap. You can't, oh my god, those are one of my favorites. Just the chemistry, just all of that. I wish I was here to record that, because those are some majestic shots. But honestly, Doc, this is completely different. Honestly, like, everything is right now is just doing really good. Like, they've continuously pushed through, and they just are doing some really good stuff right now.
Yeah, it's early days, but definitely good to get on the board first for Anomaly, you know, especially, I mean, they've already tied up their first round score here, and they do lead for the first time in the game, I believe, unless they scored first and I'm just mistaken. But -0 last season was a starter for Anomaly. They switched out for Big Bot late in the season, and then you know, obviously Sweet Tooth should be playing as well. But oh, what a save by -0! Gets the tap. Anomaly is moving. They have their stacks together, but so do Cry and C Jason. They pick it back up, and the goal is open. Let's see if they take a fling. No, goalie does get back, but KFC has the disc. They're gonna reset, but Big Bot swooping in and picking the pocket. He's gonna clear it through. It bounces through the tube. He can't pick it up on the back line. Can Cry? The disc is bouncing low. The stacks are flying in, but -0 just a little bit behind KFC there, and it's gonna be a bit of a scramble.
Acorn with the disc, going to be potentially going for that bounce shot. It's going to be a little bit too sharp, but -0 with the possession will get it stolen by KFC, getting it sent down through onto the side of Anomaly. So potential shot as Cry's going to go for that 3-pointer, but it's going to be dinging off the pole. That's going to be sent all the way back. Cry has a potential second opportunity, but will take a pass down to KFC, slowing it down. Don't take those risks anymore. Anomaly, especially for their fast stacks, you can't take, if there's an open 3, you got to take that right now, or else you might not have another chance. You blink and that opportunity is over.
Absolutely. Ethereal moving slowly and deliberately right now. KFC slowly moving up. It looks like it's going to be single shot, or no, see Jason on the right side. Low on the goal is Cry. Oh my god, what a pass, what a finish. Cry sneaking in and dunking it. So just like that, this game is tied.
Yeah, I saw Cry that entire time under goal, and just, if you don't have somebody calling that out, then it's not going to do good. But I mean, especially as a goalie, it's really hard to help to try and go through. But Chocolate getting that sent down to Acorn. Acorn gonna pass that down to Big Bot, but it will bounce off of Ghost, as we like to call it, as that is not going to be a good bounce for the side of Ethereal. as it will be single shot, making a slight reset down to KFC. KFC down to C Jason. We're going to have to see how this is played out, as that's going to be -0 trying to go for that push-up. Acorn going to get potentially stunned out, but it will be sent once again to C Jason to have that disc potential, as it will be reset down to Cry.
Cry down to single shot looking for KFC on the backboard. KFC causing a lot of chaos back there, making a lot of space for his teammates. See Jason not under any pressure. Cry going to the ceiling, gonna pass it over to single shot, hanging out on the Pac-Man, adding a little bit of pressure as Chocolate, but he goes right back into the bubble. So some pretty tight bubble defense. They do get it in. KFC getting stunned out though. -0 right there, but Acorn taps it to the right side. The stacks are together. They're gonna be together and they are gonna flick it through. Big Bot sends it over. Moving up is Chocolate. He's not afraid to take those big shots, but it's a little bit high. Stunned out was KFC by Big Bot, who got himself stunned out, and now it's going to be back in the hands of Single Shot and Ethereal.
As it will be bounced all the way down through a great shot by that, potentially go. KFC pass that down to C Jason for the reset, potentially go for it, but Big Bot with the big saves, is that will be Chocolate trying to go for that disc, but Cry fumbling a little bit. That will be a bounce shot from the side of Anomaly. That's going to be sent all the way down through. It is still tied up halfway. This is a completely different second round, a potential second round win for the side of Anomaly, but we're going to have to see if this is played out. As that's looking inside of the goal, it's going to go in 36 meters away, and that's going to be big for Ethereal.
Wow. Absolute heartbreaker for Anomaly. They've weathered some storms right now, you know, in the first game and in this game. Only down 3, but when your back's up against the wall and you get shots like that, it really makes things difficult. Anomaly absolutely fighting right now. Beautiful bounce pass. Choco lit. Picks it up, bounce pass back. Big Bot though getting stuffed by Cry. Big Bot getting there but getting stunned out again. Cry absolutely doing some work. Can't clear it through, but the bounce is good. That shot could be good. No, takes a bounce off the bow tie there, and all 4 members of Anomaly fly back into the bubble.
Will be sent down to single shot, fumbling a little bit. Anomaly's gonna take a great advantage. Big Bot will get that sent all the way down onto the side of Ethereal. The defense isn't there. -0. Go for the shot, but it will not find the connection, as Chocolate will send that down to Acorn, but it will get stunned. Single shot once again, getting the save for Ethereal, keeping that momentum push for the side, keeping Anomaly away for getting any more points, keeping this from a 3-point difference, as it will be a very small reset down to single shot, passing that down to C Jason. C Jason going down, but Cry will not be able to catch it, but it will be KFC gaining that repossession, as single shot will make a very slight pass. Once again, they do a lot of slight taps down through, doing fadeaways as well. They are just doing really good, as KFC will continuously push up through, but reset down to C Jason.
C Jason gonna move back and be his own reset, gonna hang out around the station and double diamond area. A stack does come out to harass him, but maybe that's what they wanted. It creates space, and KFC runs right into that space, flies in, gets the pass, and they are up by 5.
That is gonna be even more. Oh wow! Wow, it's just gonna be big for the side of excuse me, Ethereal. That's going to be big for them. That's a 5-point lead, and if Anomaly can't score right now, then we're going to have to see how this is played out. So that's going to be a really nice start from the side. Chocolate having an open 3, and that's going to be a great response. 9 seconds. That was exactly what they needed. I called it. That was just phenomenal playing. I don't know what that possession was, but they just passed it, and Chocolate had a solid shot onto the goal of Ethereal. So this is two points, as they're starting to pump a little bit more. Chocolate having that possession, gonna make that pass down to Big Bot. This can be big, as it will be passed out to Acorn. Acorn making that reset down to -0. Will make a fumble. That might be bad, as it will be -0 trying to go for that shot. The stacks are not there, and it will be able to get the save, as single shot will pass that down to C Jason. C Jason pass that down to KFC. Going for a shot, just trying to juke out, but it will not find the connection. as it will be fumbled, but Single Shot will gain that possession. Trying to pass that down through, but the connection will not be there. It will be passed down. KFC trying to go for that disc, but a little bit of fighting and Ender, but Acorn making that reset down to Chocolate, and Chocolate will get that set down through with Single Shot unable to gain possession.
Yeah, nice work. They've got a little moment. Oh, but it just off the ding. The second stack comes in. -0 flies in. It looks like Chocolate on the shield. Can they get the pass? The pass is there.
That's
Chocolate.
in. That's good.
With a minute left. So just like that, we have a brand new game with 1 minute left. Anomaly down by 1 round, fighting back against all odds, against tech issues, against long shots, against, well, we won't even say the word, but it's a big time city in America. And right now with the disc, are Ethereal, sending it left to KFC. KFC taking their time. Ethereal have been poised all game. They have been under control, and they continue to do so. But 7-7, any score right now is going to be absolutely huge. Passing to the backside. Cry, you do not want to give him space. Holy cow. Jukes 2 defenders and puts it right in. So right now, Anomaly under the gun. They're going to have about 20 seconds once the time goes down to score at least a 2 or a 3 to tie the game or to win it.
Oh man, if you know, honestly, they got to defend, and I don't think they can do the same exact thing. They just got to be a lot more defensive, but that stack will be really quick. They actually are going for the same thing. It will bounce. They have 9 seconds left. If they can't do something right now, that's going to be stunned. It's not looking good. Yep, we're out of mathematical time for that. That is unfortunate. They had such a great comeback, but it will be Ethereal taking it into Doc. Honestly, I still got to give kudos to Anomaly because they pushed through, and even with all the technical problems and the big city in Illinois, they still did a great job. With all that happened, I think they still did a great job today.
Absolutely, Anomaly, can't hang your heads. Thanks for fighting through it all. You know, thanks for showing us what you're made of, especially here in round 2, pushing an amazing Ethereal team who played extremely well in round 2, and Anomaly showing what they're capable of. -0 jumping in off the bench and absolutely contributing with some big saves and some big time moments. But in the end, Ethereal just barely eking it out. We do have only 2 minutes until our next scheduled match, which is gonna be Los Angeles Destroyers against Bangarang. So we're going to take a very quick break, and we're going to come right back. I am DocEducation in the casting booth. With me, joining and staying here is JG, and on the cams, Newton Dad. So we're going to just pause for just a moment, and we'll be right back with Los Angeles Destroyers against Bangarang.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Welcome back, friends, Echo Arena fans. We're back on Channel 1 with what should be another amazing match. Los Angeles Destroyers against Bangarang. Los Angeles Destroyers, obviously a new team, part of the Nepo organization, but a lot of very well-known and loved faces. Rosie Hope, Saluna, Sneaky Evil, and Skinny, who is now Skinny. And Skinny has skedaddled from the arena just for the moment. I am DocEducation. With me in the casting booth is J to the G, and on the cams, Newton Dad. So, JG, how you feeling about this matchup, my friend?
You know, honestly, I know Wet Taco a lot from their YouTube, so I've got to see how this is played out. I know a lot more people on the side of the LA Destroyers, but I'm open-ended. I'm curious to see how both teams are gonna play. And honestly, I have no predictions on which team is gonna win. I'm just hoping for a third round OT. That's the only thing I'm rooting for. Not which team's gonna win, but a third round OT, Doc. But you know, it's gonna be exciting to see how everything's played out. Just to see how the start of this first round is gonna be playing. As you know, it's obviously it's always exciting to see how Nepa teams are going to be doing as we do get ready up from Bangarang. It's cool when a Nepa team is going against a non-Nepa team. Yeah, it's just something I like to see, especially when Nepa teams go against each other. That's also pretty fun. So we're gonna have to see how this is gonna be played out, but yeah, Doc, I'm excited to see how this is going to be played out. And do you have any predictions? Do you have any hopes for this game?
I mean, just like you said, my only hope is that we see, a round 3, that we see some overtimes, or at least if it only goes to round 2, that they're 2 close rounds. And I mean, there's no reason to expect anything else from these players. All of these players have established themselves. Woosh finally fixed his internet so he can actually play this game the way it should be played and not just transport around the arena. Everyone loves that except the guys that he has to face off against, because Woosh has absolutely a lot of talent in this match. I always love watching Saluna. Her shot, she plays on the CV1, so she's able to have a full she plays softball as well, so she has a full wind-up, and it's really kind of a beautiful shot to watch. It's very, very classic throwing form, and obviously one of the best shooters, if not the best pure shooter in the game. So she's always electric, and plays very well and has played for a long time with Rosie Hope. So and of course, Skinny, formerly on Echoholics, and before that, formerly on a team named Joker. If you've ever them. And you know, it's an exciting time, like you said. We've got the NEPA teams, we've got Joker now Ignite, you know, and these players are actually getting paid a little bit of money to play this game, and that bodes well for the sport. And you know, we got more teams than ever this season, and it continues to grow. So it's a really good time to be a fan, to be a player, to be a caster in this game right now.
Yeah. So hopefully we can get it ready up. We're gonna have to be waiting for hopefully Kaz. Is it Kaznaz that we're waiting for? Or
Skinny
my bad.
skedaddled.
Skinny skedaddle. Yes, right. We're gonna have to see how that is played out. But you know, it's interesting because I've talked to Rosie Hope before. Great editor, Saluna. Everybody here is just great. I enjoy just watching these high level matches. But you know, honestly, before I do go to college and have a little bit of a break, I'm really excited to see if I can get any lower level matches in, because not all of VRML is just these high level matches with all of these people, as we do get a reconnect from Skinny. We're gonna have to see. I hope that we can see a lot more bronze matches, and hopefully I can cast some. So, yeah, get your casters upvotes and redeem 15k points so you can get your game casted. And just hope that you can get casted. Even if you don't have a lot of upvotes, if I just see a team that hasn't been casted, then we'll see. But what we will see is this Head Joust first round, the LA Destroyers versus Bangarang. Doc, take it away.
We got 4 seconds until these teams come out of the tubes. Let's see who's able to regrab the fastest and get to the disc first. It looks like it will be the LA Destroyer. Saluna tapping it low, Skinny and Rosie Hope flying in, but picking it up is Wet Taco. Oh my god! Whoosh! Maybe he hasn't fixed the internet, because it goes right through the hand, and that's a big-time 3-point gift for the LA Destroyers early.
Oh, that is very interesting. But yeah, we're gonna have to see if this is played out, as Whoosh will get that slap down sent all the way down through. Wet Taco going for that stun, but it will not find the connection, as Sneaky Evil will send that down through, but it will be Buchibo. I think that's how you pronounce it. Buchibo, excuse me, starting to try and get that down through, but LA Destroyers will get that sent down through. The bounce is there, but it will be Skinny slipping on the disc, as Light will try and find it, but the Light is coming towards the side. This is a back and forth. Buchibo trying to go for the disc, sending that into the goal, but the connections aren't there, and finally the LA Destroyers will get that sent all the way to the side of Bangarang.
Yeah, but Bangarang gets back faster. Wet Taco getting the leech, taking a shot. Oh my god. Oh, just barely off the iron, and again off the iron. So two very close misses there for Bangarang. The disc is flying through. It's going to bounce into the bubble of Bangarang, and it looks like it's going to be Skinny in the area. Skinny going to pass it down. So Luna going to take a shot. Oh no, it was a pass, and Skinny on the backside. So 5-point lead right here for the Los Angeles Destroyers.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Wow, this is an interesting match. 5-point lead for the side of the LA Destroyers. Buchibo with the pass down to Wet Taco. Wet Taco trying to go for it, but it will be Skinny. Sent that down through. Sneaky Evil going for the shot, but it will miss. Oh no, Sneaky. Oh man, Saluna will have the possession, slowly pushing up into the bubble, going for the solo and making that shot in, just putting it into her own hands. Newton, you can yell at me later. Yeah, 7-point lead. But this is looking good for the side of the LA Destroyers, as they have a 7-point lead and we haven't hit the 3-minute mark yet.
Yeah, Saluna with the spectral moves, swimming through the space there in 0G and able to put it right in the back, in the bottom pocket rather. The disc is now bouncing loose, and it'll be Sneaky Evil to swoop it up. Tries to make a pass over to the other side to the teammate, but it's going to be Wet Taco who picks it up first. Saluna getting stunned out. It's going to be Skinny tapping it through. It's going to be in the popcorn area. There's a lot of players and a lot of chaos going on right now. Disc is changing hands, but it will finally be dumped low into the Bangarang side.
But Taco gonna get that down through onto the other side of the LA Destroyers. I might just call them the lads because that's what they are. Wet Taco gonna be pushing up, potentially going for the solo, but Saluna with the stun and the interception, passing it down to Rosie. Rosie going for the mail slide. It's so close. Possibly go for the bounce shot. Will not find it as Light will get that sent down through. As Skinny will find the repossession, passing that down to Rosie. Rosie gonna be slightly pushing up, passing that down to Sneaky Evil. Sneaky going for the solo shot. Almost 4 minutes into this game, and Bangarang has yet to make a single point. LA Destroyers coming out strong in this first round.
Yeah, Sneaky Evil with a little bit of redemption after that pretty easy finish that bounced off the iron. Finishes strong there, and right now Bangarang has their latest best opportunity, but getting stunned out is Light has come. Sneaky Evil came in the right area, and now he's passed it over to Saluna. Saluna dumps it down low. There's going to be a stack race. 4 players flying in. It'll be in the hands of who? Oh my God, Light has come, picks it up after some bouncing, but Saluna on the backside picks it up, passes it over toward the left side. Skinny gonna pass it down. Rosie Hope can't quite handle it, but it'll be back in the hands of Skinny, and they might reset. No, they get it stolen again. So this disc is changing hands very frequently. Saluna over down to Rosie. Rosie on the backside sends it in.
That is great passing plays by the side of the lads. Hopefully they can take a pause, because right now, halfway down through, if they can make 11 points and 2-pointers, then they can easily come back, but they need to do something right now. So curious to see how it's going to be sent down through, but for right now, once again, it will be Buchibo getting that disc down through, but Skinny gonna get that disc. We're gonna have to see how this is played out. Skinny gonna pass that down to Saluna. Saluna making them reset down to Skinny. Skinny going for the top pocket, but will not find the connection, as it will be slapped by Whoosh. Pass that down to Rosie, will find the repossession. Saluna down to Sneaky. Sneaky going for the solo 1-on-1, 13 points. This is looking closer and closer to a mercy, so we're gonna have to see how this is played out.
Yeah, I mean, it's strange to be talking about a mercy when you're talking about a team like Bangarang, but right now, Los Angeles Destroyers are playing really well, and Bangarang's having a little bit of trouble. Every time they make a pass, Los Angeles Destroyers are right there getting the stun, getting the steal. So Buchibo passes over to Whoosh. It looks like they're doing a little bit of a more protect style where they're making more passes in their own zone. This absolutely has advantages in that they're a little more under control, but definitely takes a lot of execution. And just like that, that stack flies in. Back in the hands of Light has come, though. Passes it over to Wet Taco. Wet Taco getting stunned out. So LA Destroyers are absolutely destroying Bangarang right now. Saluna gonna take a shot. Absolutely. No, maybe a bounce pass low. Can't quite tell if that was not, but can't bet on that with Saluna that she would have missed that much. Saluna and Rosie are stacked. It's gonna be a mail slot. Oh wow, what a round, what a save.
Holy, what a save. That was like probably centimeters away, maybe even millimeters away. That is going to keep the streak for the LA Destroyers strong, but Wet Taco will get that shot. You got to give kudos to Wet Taco for that, as that was a beam of a shot. Whoosh going to make that pass down to Light. Light going to potentially end that streak. We're going to have to see as we're looking closer and closer to the end of that mathematical time. Even with just what's happening right now, they're just looking very strong. Wet Taco going to go for the pass down to Whoosh. Whoosh is stunned out, making this response in 1:25, finally getting their first point in. It is now an 11-point difference as there's a pause. Wow, this is, they finally got their points, so good on them for continuously pushing on through. Change strategies? Well, I mean, it's looking very close. It is, I think it might be possible to get points. Doc, I feel like you know a lot more than I do mathematically, but we're going to have to see how this is played out, how all that's going to be sent down through. But honestly, finally, they're able to get their first 2-pointers. So I've got to say kudos to them. Even with an 0-13 lead, they still did this, and they still redeemed themselves.
Absolutely. Echo Arena 3, Channel 3, just finishing up and sending over the folks. Thank you very much. This is round 1 of the Los Angeles Destroyers against Bangarang matchup. It's been all Los Angeles Destroyers so far. Obviously 13-2, and but on the other hand, Bangarang just got their first goal, and maybe that'll give them a little momentum. They've been, all the players on Bangarang have a lot of experience, and definitely, you know, when you have a lot of experience, it means you get down sometimes and you come back. So it gives you a lot of confidence. So right now, on their first offensive joust of the evening, are Rosie Hope and the Los Angeles Destroyers, passing it over to Skinne. A little bit of a miscommunication there, or a mechanical mistake, but Skinne with the rebound. Sneaky Evil trying to pass back to Rosie, and they've got a nice position to reset.
Let's see how this is played out. Rosie Hope going for the send down to Sneaky, potentially going for a sneaky pass, but will be in plain sight as Saluna will get that sent down to Rosie, even with the two defenders trying to stun. That is still going to be in. A great response, only 30 seconds into this next joust. Back to Bangarang with this joust advantage.
Yeah, the Saluna-Rosie connection grows stronger. That pass is not very good, though. Saluna loses it. Rosie, or Skinny rather, gets stunned out by Whoosh, so temporarily Bangarang has recovered. Down by 13 with a minute and a half left. I'm not sure if there's still time, but they're definitely going to need to make some big-time threes, and very quickly, and just like that, it'll be back in the hands of LA Destroyers, who clear it through.
Ooh, a little bit of a congestion here. We're going to have to see how that's played out. Luna sending that down through. That's going to be caught by Light. Light going to get that all the way down through onto the side of the labs, but will be sent down to Saluna. Saluna going to go for the shot, but the shield is in the way. A little bit too much to the right. Whoosh going to be going for a potential bounce shot. Looks like it. We're going to have to see how this is played out, but no, Saluna is able to keep it away. But once again, Light is going to be coming, as it is going to be coming with the disc, and it's going to take it a little bit slower. So we're going to have to see how that is played out. Sent down through our mathematical time. The first round coming to the side of the LA Destroyers. But let's see if they can continue that response. They have 18 seconds left. Let's see how this is played out. Light getting the slap off. Rosie with the possession. Let's see if they can make a point. Saluna going for the disc, will get stunned out, but it will be Sneaky Evil potentially getting his shot, maybe just going for a solo, maybe just playing it out, not even letting them have an opportunity to goal. So that is going to be the first round, 2-15 for the side of the LA Destroyers, able to win this first round. Doc, what did you think?
Well, it started off really rough for Bangarang. They got the disc off the offensive joust, and there was a clear back to goal. Went straight through the hands of the man in goal, and not quite sure if he was visiting that town in Illinois that we were discussing, or if there was something else going on, but it ended up being a self goal for a 3 there that gave 3 easy points to the LA Destroyers, and it was kind of all downhill from there. Destroyers went up on a big run and scored, I think, the first 11 points of the game, or at least went on a good long run before Bangarang put up any points, and ultimately Bangarang only able to put up 2 points. However, the last few minutes of that round, they definitely played a lot better, and would expect Bangarang to recover and give us some good fireworks in round 2.
Yeah, what else is also making is my voice a little bit, but you know, honestly, I feel like they can come back. There's still that opportunity. There's still the chances for everything to come down through. So honestly, let's see how this is going to be played out, as this second round is going to be started. LA Destroyers versus Bangarang once again. The DocEducation, take it away.
Saluna with the disc again, but it is Bangarang with the disc. This time they clear it forward, so no easy 3 right now for the Destroyers. There is a little bit of a scramble. Saluna in the area, Whoosh in the area. Light has come, gonna take a shot. Can he make it? No, just a little bit wide, and Skinne taps it back, but it bounces off the Pac-Man and back in the hands of Bangarang. They've got a little bit of opportunity, but they do have to back it out because it was a 2v4 situation. Wet Taco on the backside. He's hanging out well on the bow tie. Bushibo flying in, doesn't have anyone cutting though. So Luna getting stunned out by the Ender.
Oh!
Sending it in is Wet Taco, I believe, or Bushibo rather, off the head of Skin A. So taking their first lead of the game are Bangarang, and that's exactly what we were talking about, JG. That's a big-time momentum boost.
Wow, that first point coming towards there. A complete change up as they're going to take the first point of the second round. Rosie Hope with the possession. Going to be doing a little bit of pump fakes as that's going to be sent all the way down through. Maybe a potential tunnel shot. Not tunnel shot, trench shot. But Skinny is going to pass that down to Saluda. Saluda go for the solo. Oh, man, Wet Taco was a little bit too slippery there as we'll slip right past the head. But maybe it's because of the flare just flashing right in front of their eyes. Those things can get pretty bright, at least from what I've seen. Like, once you light those things up, you can really see how bright they'll be. I still need to see those, especially inside of, like, the little guns that you can bring it through, just pop them up. I would love to see that, just it being like a firework. But what is going to be popping is the LA Destroyer trying to get it sent through, but it will be bouncing around all downtown. Excuse me, but Rosie is gonna slowly push up. Who's trying to challenge, but passing that down to Sneaky. Sneaky gonna try and find a connection down to Rosie, but a redemption as that is gonna be a self-goal from Buchibo. Oh man. That's unfortunate. Maybe a little bit of a revenge as there was a self-goal from both sides. So, you know what? Touche. Touche, Doc.
Totally. I'm touched, JG. And it was Sneaky hanging out along the wall, just kind of cruising and giving space and giving the teammate, I believe it was Rosie Hope, flying in the time that she needed to fly in and make a good cut, drawing the defender. So really nice work there by Sneaky Evil, just not panicking, not feeling like he needed to press, knowing that he had time, and getting it in time is Sneaky Evil. He'll tap it through, but on the backside, whoosh is in, but that clear is no good. So Luna stealing the disc, and it's back in the hands of the LA Destroyers.
Yeah, we're going to have to see how that is played out. Rosie going for some juking, floor juking. That's always a little bit of a pain, but always coming down into the floor is a great spot. Sneaky Evil going for the solo as that's going to be an 18 meter per second shot, 5 meters away. That is going to be a 4-point lead for the side of the lads, and or known as the LA Destroyers. Doc, this is still easily, Bangarang can easily come out of this. They made that first point. They just got to continuously push through and do what they did best. So I'm curious to see how this is going to play out. They have an opportunity. I think that if they challenge enough and they do the right things, then they could easily come out and possibly bring this down to a third round. As Wet Taco going for the solo, exactly what they needed, as that is going to only make it down to a 2-point deficit 11 seconds in.
Well, you called it, JG. They absolutely have time, and that possession proved it. Only down by 2 right now with 6 minutes left. Definitely can't count them out. LA Destroyers have been in control, certainly almost all of round 1, let's be honest, and a lot of round 2. But a team like Bangarang can absolutely sneak up on you and do some evil tricks. And right now it's going to be Sneaky Evil with the disc, passes over to Rosie Hope. Skin A going to be hanging out on the nugget, but losing it. And now Wet Taco and Buchibo are flying through. Disc is going to go. Oh my lord, light has come. 57 meters out with the bounce shot, and that is exactly what Bangarang needed. They're up by 1.
You know, finally, in the first round they were hurting, but right now that Bangarang, it's doing better. The pain that's coming down through that momentum is going to be solid, as that might be close to light has come. But Buchibo with the possession, sending that down through to Wet Taco. Wet Taco passing that down to Light. Light having another chance, but going to pass that down. Will not find the connection. Whoosh unable to get it down through, but it will be Sneaky Evil able to send that. Oh boy, that is looking very close. Rosie Hope going for the 0 angle, but giving that down to Sneaky Evil. Sneaky Evil gonna get sneaked on by Whoosh, as he's just gonna be flying by a potential ender a little too high, but that's gonna be bouncing, but Rosie Hope will find the possession, but another 3-pointer. This is a 4-point difference for the side of Bangarang. Once again, that pain is starting to go away. They started to hurt first round, and I think the painkillers that to take are finally kicking in, as they now have the first. They're starting to fade away, and now they're starting to get. I think they're finally getting to that groove, Doc.
They are, and they've been gifted. I mean, certainly that last 3 was a big-time gift, big-time mistake in their own bubble, or their own defensive side, rather, for LA Destroyers. That disc taking a favorable bounce for the LA Destroyers, and it's going to be in the hands of Saluna. No, it's going to be Skin A. They drop it low. Saluna, though, getting a boost off with the tap. Oh, just off the iron. Wow, that would have been big.
Skinny getting the repossession, but Uchibo with the possession. Not going to go for the 3-pointer, just trying to take it down. Whoosh with the 0, bouncing out. But once again, going to go in, as it will be saved by the lads, as Rosie Hope is going to try and go for that possession, but Uchibo is going to pass that down to Wetago. Another point, another 3-pointer, 3 in a row, 3-pointers, 3 in a row. Oh my God, this is a completely different game. Whatever they did before, they cut it off. They worked on it, and I'm speechless. This is honestly surprising. Flair, shout out to you. If this goes to a 3rd round, as we have 3 minutes left, you might be getting 1,300 points from only 1 channel point. Wow.
Well, making it easy.
There's
right now
no
whoosh. This
You're kidding me.
Is all but over. 2.5 minutes left, and LA Destroyers have given up 14 14 unanswered points here.
Doc, 4 in a row. Can we get like no, there's 5. Are you kidding me? What is this team? Right, this 13 points.
It's Bangarang. I mean, this is the Bangarang that we expect. This is absolutely what they're capable of. I mean, obviously a little bit of a extreme example, but you know, right now LA Destroyers have got to get back in the game, because right now Whoosh and Bangarang are on fire, out of control.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row, folks. They are getting destroyed right now. The LA Destroyers are getting destroyed. They're in a comfortable spot. 2 more 3-pointers, and they have mercied LA Destroyers. That is outstanding, as they gotta take it slow. I think this is comfortably in the side of the for the side of Bangarang, but they are gonna continuously push through. Saluna go for the shot. That is gonna be 18 meters. Even though that is a 3-pointer, they still continuously push one-on-one, and we're going to a 3rd round, folks. This is exactly what we needed, and this is looking like a reverse sweep. If the LA Destroyers can't keep up what they're doing and can't keep up with these fast-paced 3-pointers that the Bangarangs are doing, then that it's looking good for them, as they're going to be juking, just wasting time, making sure that they're comfortable. We are now officially at a mathematical time, even with my math that is god-awful, that is still going to be sent into the 3rd round. A amazing comeback from the side of Bangarang. I am still surprised. That's going to be a slap, a little bit of a tennis match here. There's going to be slap on slap on slap. This is looking, a potential, another 3. Another 3, Buchibo going to go for it. Bounce shot, but not find the connection. Saluna with the possession, as that is going to be Buchibo going to try and go for the send down light. Going to try and go for it, but once again, another ding. This is this is crazy. This is one interesting match.
Wow. Unexpected that the turnaround would be that great. Maybe not unexpected that Bangarang would come back and put up a fight and even come to win round 2. They're certainly capable of winning a round against really any team in the league, but especially after kind of getting dominated in round 1, to come back and take control of round 2 so strongly, that was pretty impressive, JG.
I'm in a loss of words right now. So it's look at the scoreboard. We went from 2 to 15 to a 22 to 9. Everybody just pushing through. This is just I'm in utter shock. Light is coming in with 6 points. Whoosh with 8. Wet Taco with 5, and Buchibo with 3. As for the side of the LA Destroyers, we have Rosie Hope with 4, Sneaky Evil with 6, Saluna with 7, and Skinny with 2. The lowest scorer. I'm kidding. Oh, always a good job. You always got to do a great job. Everybody pushing through. Everybody doing what they need to do. I think everybody from both sides are just have great chemistry. But for the second round, that pause helped down through that minute, and just everything just started to clip so much more. But Doc, once again, I always love to give this to you because you're pretty good at it. Take this head joust away.
Well, both of these teams are coming out of the tubes, and let's see who gets hotter. It is Saluna getting the hand on it again, so that's 3 in a row for Saluna's regrabbing stack, and they're very quick tonight. But coming back in quick is
oh my God,
Buchibo, and they're flying in. Wow, up by 3 already. Bangarang continuing to pour it on.
Previously, they couldn't even hit a 3. They didn't have any opportunities, and now they're just hitting it. I don't think they've ever... I'm in a loss of words right now, Doc. 12 seconds in, and this is just crazy. So, Sneaky Evil, excuse me. There's a lot of S's on the side of the LA Destroyers. A lot of just snakes just slithering around in this match, just juking, setting these discs. Rosie's going to take it a little bit slower, making some jukes. Almost didn't work out, but it will be sent down through. Buchibo is able to, once again, gain the possession, making a slight pass down to Light. Light having an open potential 3, but could get an interception. Whoosh, go for the shot. That is another 3-pointer. Are you kidding me? I wish I would have bet on Bangarang right now because it's looking good. But you know what? We still have a lot of time. I am just excited because of the upset, just the honest craze. I just saw that first round. It was like it's looking pretty good for the side of the LA Destroyers. But we're gonna have to see if this is gonna be going. Maybe they finally have the repossession. They need to start working down through. As Skinny will send that down through once again. Buchibo, actually, excuse me, Wet Taco is gonna make that pass on the top of it. Whoosh, going for the shot. If that was a little bit more to the left, they could have made it. Another 3? Oh my God.
9 very fast points for Bangarang. Whoosh with the very near, 2/3 court mail slot, but it turned out to be a great clear and pass. That's a tip for folks who may not be super comfortable with taking long shots right now. If you can even get it into the area, it often will go off a flat place like the shield or the backboard, and even if you miss, can become a really great pass. So have confidence that your team will clear it up for you. And Whoosh trying to clear it up, but getting fogged up by the iron there. Sneaky Evil tapping it through.
I think they're stuck on the 3-pointer curse right now. I feel like I just jinxed that, and I'm gonna slug myself if they make a 2-pointer now. But oh my God, the amount of 3-pointers. Yep, nope, okay. I'm officially the worst caster ever. I jinx everything. I make everything work. That undefeated. I've never seen so many 3-pointers at the same freaking time. That is honestly crazy. This is an 11-point lead for the side of Bangarang. Before, you would have expected LA Destroyers to be here, but right now, if LA Destroyers can't take this down through and figure something out, then this is looking pretty good for the side of Bangarang, as Saluna will gain the possession. They need to take it slow, but fast enough that they don't get juked out by one of the fast stacks from the side of Bangarang. Saluna with the reset down to Rosie, taking it slow. Sneaky Evil with the disc down through, but Wet Taco is going to take great advantage. A little bit too slow on that, but Saluna will once again make that reset down to Rosie Hope. Rosie Hope going to go onto Bow Tie. Looks like a little bow tie. Fancy little suits we've got here. Imagine Ekarina with suits. That'd be crazy. He's getting go for the shot down to Saluna, but Fujibo making a head bounce. Oh, man. What a way to break that streak. That must be unfortunate for them. They're still 9-up. I would still be extremely happy, but wow, that is crazy. But Ludicrous, it is DocEducation and JG. But Doc, this has been phenomenal. This is crazy.
The swings have been insane, and Saluna, Bushibo getting just enough in the area that Saluna didn't want to take that shot. Passes over to Sneaky Evil. Oh, what a save by Bushibo. That is absolutely huge because right now, definitely LA Destroyers need to get some scores and need to get some momentum. If they had scored this, if they can score right now, they are absolutely back in the game with 5.5 minutes left. There's plenty of time, but they've got to get some momentum going. Saluna stunned out, passes over to Sneaky Evil. Sneaky Evil has to go a little bit outside to get it. Passes to the backside. It's going to be sent in. No! Off the iron. Saluna picks it up. Gonna maybe look for a teammate. Yes, Rosie's in the area. Sneaky's cutting. Passing over. Oh, but it bounces off the iron. Saluna is gonna pick it up. Saluna's under pressure. Gets off the ender. Passes to Sneaky Evil. Wow. Saluna with the ender. Stunning out Whoosh. And then with the beautiful pass to Sneaky, who slams it in. They're back within 7.
Yeah. I think they're starting to push it down through, but I've got to say kudos for Bangarang from coming from such a would bad to say horrid, but they came from a bad start and they've had that momentum and just that adrenaline's pumping. But Sneaky Evil still getting that momentum pushed down through. Rosie Hope potentially going for the solo, juking out. A little bit of a sideways fadeaways. That is now going to be a 5-point difference. We're going to have to see how this is played out because we have hit the half-minute mark. If they can do something right now, then this might be looking good for the side of LA Destroyers. But if Bangarang can keep up what they've been doing before, then this is looking good for, this is looking good for both sides. Both sides have an equal opportunity to take this third round. We're going to have to see, hopefully maybe even an OT third round as the VRML casters always want. But Wet Taco will gain that position. Oh, potential boop shot, but it will be Sneaky Evil saving that potential boop shot once again. But yeah, it will be sent all the way down through. Unfortunately, that Geo is going to block it, sending that down into trap as Buchibo will once again gain the possession, making a reset down to Wet Taco.
Wet Taco attempting to pass over to Light as Come, but it bounces off the station. Disc is cleared through into the Bangarang side, but Wet Taco going to pick it up. So after 11 unanswered points to start this game for Bangarang, it's been 6 unanswered points to get back in it. But just like that, Bushibo sends it in for a big-time 3.
Oh my God! If webcams were on right now, my eyes lit up and my jaw was just open. I was like, find the connection, and they did it. They kept it so high up. That is crazy. They're still doing a great job. Whoosh potentially going for that interception. Will not find it, but Saluna will pass that down. Will not find the connection. Maybe a little bit of fun. Like 2.5 minutes left in this game. If Bangarang can keep this up right now, then they can do a really good job. But Rosie Hope will find that connection, but Wet Taco will send that into the side of LA Destroyers. The defense from the side of LA Destroyers will be there quick enough. Whoosh going to be trying to go for a little bit of offense, getting that stun out, but Saluna will gain that disc with the stack from LA Destroyers. Going to be sending that down through in a close shot, but once again, Buchibo will find that connection onto the disc, saving it, getting it sent all the way down through. So that's going to be an unfortunate bounce, but they're wasting time, so that's the best thing that they can do right now, is that's going to make a very odd bounce. That's looking good. Ladies Comp's going to send that down through. 2 minutes left. 10 points. If LA Destroyers can't make a 3-pointer right now, then I think that I think this is looking good for the side. They look like if they can keep what they have up right now, then they can bring it. They can bring this in as a reverse sweep.
They absolutely can, and I mean, a reverse sweep would be worth at least 1 channel point, Henry, maybe more. And it looks like it's going to be a tough LA Destroyers to make, as Whoosh and Bangarang are now back in control.
I mean, yeah, VRWare, I would probably say the Boston Bangarangs. That just has a nice word. I like to use that. I feel like the Boston Bangarangs coming down through, but Buchibo with the save! Oh my god! They're doing it! They're doing it now! What time? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! What? Yeah. That's it. They want it.
Yeah, there's no mathematical time. There's no time except to just maybe change the score a little bit in either direction. Rosie Hope gonna come out and kind of clear it through. Whoosh with the disc and the space. Rosie gonna stuff that shot, not gonna allow any more points to come through, at least not now. Saluna taps it through. Let's see who stack is gonna be together. Whoosh and Wet Taco are together. Rosie Hope and Saluna are together. Rosie Hope getting the stun out and sending it in, so a little bit of score for the pride of LA Destroyers, but it will not change the results of this round or this match.
Oh my god, that was something else. That is gonna be it for the time. I'm speechless. My jaw hurts from the amount of like how wide open it is. What happened? Rank 1. The return ratio. Oh my god.
I can't say fully what happened, but what I can say is we got another bangarang of a match for you with Technique against Neptune coming right up. These teams have been patiently waiting. We are 13 minutes past their start time. I'm getting pings from their players, so we're going to step off and join the next match right away. I'm DocEducation, J to the G, and Newton Dad going to be joining. We'll be right back.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
I'm ready when you are.
No way.
Oh, hey! Hey, welcome back, friends, family, Echo Arena fans. We told you we'd have another hot one for you, and that we do. We have Technique in orange on the left. We have Neptune in blue on the right. Both of these teams are, absolutely contenders. Technique, I believe, were in the Challengers Cup at least once, maybe twice, maybe thrice last season, and they're looking to get back there. They are low in the standings right now because I believe they've only played one game so far, so their MMR has not quite been set yet, but they'll definitely be a top 20 team very quickly. So JG, how you feeling about this particular matchup?
You know, it's a different roster from what I've seen. Nadash, G-Dog, all gone from right here, so it's a different roster. The only person that I really know the most is Mrs. Tejada. I've talked to them a lot, so honestly, we're gonna have to see how this is played out. If it was the old Technique, I probably would have had a little bit more of a grasp of what this is. But honestly, I'm curious to see how this is played out. Once again, we're curious to see how this is played out. As yeah, music's a little, I think we just bomb blasted our audience with music. 81 of y'all, I'm sorry. But we're gonna have to see this played out. Neptune always had to be on blue. If they weren't on blue, I would be a little bit upset. But Doc, I'm not sure about you, but I don't really have a prediction for this, so we're gonna have to see how this is played out.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Like you say, a couple of roster changes for the for Technique, and I believe that Neptune. Yeah, I'm not as familiar with the team, although of course I know all the players. Tortoise, of course, formerly Salty Tortoise, the captain of Corrosion, and so he joined Technique very late in the season, in season 3. So be very exciting to see. Tortoise, one of the fastest jousters in the league, has still, I believe, something like 3 out of the top 10 fastest jousts of season 3, and yeah, absolutely electric, very, very fast. Spoke with one of the players, Sir Captain Spoon on Ecoholics, who said that when they played against Technique a couple of days ago, that it was, or maybe I think yesterday, in fact, that it was like maybe the fastest that he's ever seen anyone move in the arena. So definitely some high praise, and it's going to be interesting to see if they can bring some of that speed to this game, JG.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see this is out, as I'm gonna finally get the joust possession. Thank you for that. As that's gonna be contested, a headbutt. Mr. and Mrs. Tejada gonna get that down through Tortoise with an easy 3. Gonna get that in. Nice play. 8 seconds. A quick start. And I'm gonna take my word slowing down, because, I mean, in the last 2 casts, oh my god, I was just on my tongue. So hopefully, I mean, I'm always hoping for an exciting match, but hopefully I'm not, like, speaking like a auction bidder, just like, I don't even want to know how to pronounce that. But it will be Toast setting that down through King Kiss Crispy, excuse me, unable to find the connection. Random person trying to find it will get the stun off of AZN, I think is how I'm just going to call it AZN. Bounce shot potentially going to go through, but AZN will find that send all the way down through Tortoise with a potential another shot. Anchor finding it. Oh, that is 2 3-pointers. We just hit the minute mark on this first round, and they have 6 points already to their name.
So there's definitely the caster's curse, but sometimes the casters call it, and you know, it looks like early days, the speed from Technique is absolutely on display. I mean, shots, you know, can come on or go off on a nightly basis, but speed and regrabbing fundamentals are something that you can really rely on. So it does look like there is a drop. Mr. and Mrs. Tejada from Technique has dropped. So unfortunately, Technique having to take their single lone technical timeout early. Hope that doesn't come back to bite them, because they're playing really well to start this game.
Fingers crossed. That's all we gotta hope. But wow, this is nice. You know, I don't like technical timeouts, but it's nice to have a break. So hopefully, Tejada can come back, take a breather, and just, I mean, they don't need to take a breather. They need to keep on breathing even quicker, because, I mean, they have the, they didn't find the connection, but yeah, we get a second to hydrate, Doc. Thank you. Yeah, we need to hydrate, man. The amount of talking that we do and the amount of breaks we get, it's none.
Yeah, we've had three matches back to back, and it's hot where I live, so it's definitely time to drink up and hydrate. I've got my favorite non-sponsored carbonated beverage, which is in fact any flavored sparkling water. I don't care what it is, just as long as it's sparkling and it has some flavor in it. I absolutely love it. I tell my friends, even the flavors I hate, I somehow curiously love still. It might be an abusive relationship, but it's one that I'm going to stay in for a long time.
Have you ever tried bubbly?
I hate bubbly, but I'll drink the hell out of it.
Are you? You said you. Oh my god! I think we now are arch nemesis. I don't think I've had a LaCroix in a while, because I saw you drinking on that. I got to expose you for what you're drinking. I think bubbly's a lot better, but I don't think, yeah, no. You know what, we can agree to disagree, but what we can't agree on is, we love our carbonated sparkling waters. I started to fall in love with that, like, mid to end of high school, and there's an addiction about it, but I'm drinking straight water, so nice cold water, so that's less money, so that's the better thing. Yes, I don't have to spend as much money, but you know what? I'll respect your opinion. Everyone has their own taste. It's kind of like there's a lot of debates that people fight over no matter what. Like, what's the best carbonation? What's the best soda? What's the best whatever? But what we can debate on, and I am going to be talking to you, yes, you, the chat, the 71 of you that I see right now. Who do you think is going to take this down through? I know I don't think we had a prediction. No, we didn't have a prediction. I mean, yeah. So we're going to start a prediction. We're going to see how that comes down through. But yeah, what do you guys think? I want to hear what you guys think. But this is interesting. I'm curious to see how this is going to be played out.
Yeah, me too. I really hope Mr. Mistahada is able to jump back in. It looks like, yes, finally, on cue, Mr. Mistahada does jump back in. So expect to see a pretty quick unpause, and there we go. We've got the prediction rolling for you, so you can get your fix. I've got my fix, which is the sparkling water, and you can get your gambling fix on right now with that prediction.
Man, oh, this is nice. It's like vacation for a VRML caster. I mean, one of us gotta talk. We can't just leave that dead space. But what we can talk about is favorite waters. But I know this is gonna be weird, but drink your milk. You got milk? Cause I do every day. I drink 2% milk. I enjoy my milk. I enjoy everything about milk, chocolate milk, strawberry milk, whatever milk. But what will help you is your protein, not your protein, oh my god, your bones. But what will be strong is the the defense from the side of Technique, as they're going to get those stacks on. They're still going to push through, as that's going to be looking close to the goal of Neptune. The connections aren't there. That bounce is going to save Neptune some time, as AZN is going to go for that pass down to Sonic. Sonic getting that connection, and that is going to be another point. 8 points for the side of Technique and Lulz. I think Fat Free is just pretty much just watered down 2%. But yes, I enjoy the 2%. It's sweet enough. It's okay, Lulz. Doc, take it away. I can't. Lulz is just something else.
Well, we've got an Echo Arena game to talk about, and Mr. Mistahada clears it through. Tech issues are resolved, and right now, all issues are resolved. If you are Technique, up by 8, you know, gotta be feeling good. I know a few of the players. I know both Tortoise and Sonic Roland. In fact, Mr. Mistahada as well. They're all really nice guys. They've all helped me out, given me some coaching. As Toast sends it in with the assist by King Crispy. So Neptune on the board for the first time. Let's see if they can get their momentum going, because only down by 6 with 7 minutes to go.
I mean, yeah, that's the first 2-pointer for the side of Neptune. Even 1-pointer can really help. So we're going to have to see how that is played out. I'm curious to see how everything on this is going to play out, as they have that stack sent down through, but it will be sent by Tejada all the way to the side. It won't find a connection onto the other side, but it will be Tortoise slowly going through, trying to juke out that stack, almost finding it getting stolen, but Tejada with the possession. There is a goalie there, so unfortunately can't take an open 3, but AZN is going to invert, send that down to Tortoise. Tortoise potentially going for a pass down, will get stunned, unfortunately, but it will be Moose getting that sent down through. That's looking close. Have a chance. It will ding so close. Trying to go for the other shot, but that will be another 2-pointer, as that will now make it half of Technique's points. Only 4-point difference now. It's really looking like they can come back, Doc.
No joke. I mean, the players on Neptune are very strong players, and Echo Arena is a game of momentum. It's a game of shifts, and it's a game where even some slight mistakes, or not even mistakes, just inaccuracies with the disc can result in big swings. Just like there, if that goes in, we got a chance. Oh, off the ding ring, but that would have been bringing them back within 1 point. So a lot of pressure on Technique right now.
We're going to have to see how that's played out. It will be Moose. Getting that pass down through will bounce on the Geo called Bow Tie. But Tejada will get that sent down through. An unfortunate bounce. Moose able to take advantage. Random person going for the shot. In the matter of like a minute and a half, we have seen a complete 180. Twos on twos on twos from the side of Neptune. Maybe you guys didn't have hopes for the side of Neptune, as they're coming back, Doc. They're fighting strong.
They are, and it looks like Snipe Dash put 500 on Neptune with the value bet when it was 98% to 2%. I'll admit, I also put 500 on Neptune when I saw those kind of odds. Don't want to say who I think is going to actually win, but I think if these teams play 100 matches, Neptune has a chance to win at least 2. And so, you know, I'll take my value bet right now. Neptune putting some pressure on, 6 unanswered points. King Crispy going to pass it down. It's going to be in the hands of Toast. It's going to be slammed out. Random person is in the area. Sonic Roland is in the area, and Sonic Roland taps it out.
That is going to be... this is crazy. They continuously push down through, as that defense from the side of Neptune will not be there. Tortoise getting that sent down. A slow pass. Toast almost taking advantage, but Tejada will get possession, passing that up to Sonic. Sonic, I've never had the fast free plays. Fun fact, I should try it sometime. As Tortoise will get that caught, Sonic will once again gain that disadvantage, passing that down to Tejada, but it will not connect. And random person who get that sent down through. This can be another 2-pointer. Which Shack is going to be there first? Almost ahead, but that would have been a clip. That would have been a highlight and a half. Oh my God.
It would have been a clip. It would have been a highlight. Instead, it's a bit of a low light because instead of getting the 2, which would have been easy with a slap or just a pickup and a finish, they get none. And right now, Technique is moving quick. Salty Tortoise, you don't want to give him space, but King Crispy frying him up. And it looks like that was at least a stop for the moment. Moose clearing it through, but it bounces off the lip, and it's going to be maybe back in the hands of who's going to get it. Technique, it looks like for the moment. They've got 3 players, but they're all bunched up. They're going to have to fly together. It's AZN who's hanging out on the nest, but getting stunned out and going to be getting picked up by the Moose and cleared through finally.
This is looking so much better. Great games coming down through. This is still the first round, folks, but Sonic coming in with the save. This is crazy. This is a potential... That almost looks like an accidental boop shot, but Tejada gonna be slowly coming down through, pressuring, as you know, nobody pressuring, just slightly push up until you are pushed up. Oh my God,
Oh my God.
Moose coming down through. Oh my God, the save, that momentum push is there. Toast with the possession. They have it, gonna send that down. Moose unable to find the connection, but they still have it on the side. Random person with the possession. AZN gonna get it, but Toast is there at bow tie, able to find that interception. But AZN once again will get that sent down through. King Gisty almost with that interception, but it's looking close, but it will fortunately bounce off of, giving them time. Tortoise trying to go for a shot potentially, but it will be Moose slapping it out, slowing this gameplay once again as AZN will gain that position.
AZN working along toward not opposed. Wow, What a pass to Tortoise. Tortoise just slowly creeping through the bubble area, giving himself the maximum time in the goal area, and AZN finding the pass, and Tortoise finishing it off. So that's a big time too, because now Technique is up by 2 goals, 4 points, and with a minute and 20 left, it's definitely a little bit of pressure right now for Neptune.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna have to see how that's played out. It's fumbled. Tortoise is able to find that connection though. Oh, that isn't good. If Tortoise can't get that sent down through, that would have been bad. It's gonna be bouncing. Toast with that possession will get it slapped a little bit down through, but it will be Tortoise getting that stack off. But Moose with the grab and the leech, as we like to call it, as you grab on Sonic, going for the reset. A slow one at that to AZN. AZN gonna be passing that down to Sonic. Sonic once again passing that down to Tortoise, but it will not find the connection. Will be a self pass actually. King Crispy with the goalie position, getting that sent down through. That's gonna be good. They need to do something now. I mean, this is still this is still the first round. Go for the 3 bounce shot, almost looking there. You're out of mathematical time, as we said, but you know. I think that they can still do something, but we're gonna have to see how this is played out. Sonic going for a potential shot, but it will be a slap. It looked like a headbutt, but that was a slap by Tejada, putting the salt on the wound at the last second. But Doc, honestly, they came back after this. That pause really helped. It helped the other team. The technical timeout refreshed everybody, and wow.
Yeah, Neptune really came out of the timeout, guns firing. They got 6 quick points, but that was the only 6 they scored. They had a lot more opportunities though. That one headbutt that you called out would have been a great highlight, but maybe a little bit ambitious because they ended up getting none, and that definitely hurt them. There were a couple of other opportunities where they had a clear and boost situation, and the player decided to take a shot either on the goalie or with a very tight angle, and there was the regrabber had gone to the backboard area and was available for a pass. Maybe could have been an easy finish. So there was at least 6 points I saw left on the board there for Neptune that were pretty easy cleanup. And on the other side for Technique, definitely had some opportunities as well. So I think both of these teams have another at least 1 or 2 more gears that they can engage for round 2. I'm expecting some more fireworks.
Let's see this pop off. I am hoping for the best for both. We're gonna have to see how this is played out. I'm excited to see how this will come through. This will be the head gels. Let's see who can make it. It's looking good for the side of Technique as they just zoomed by. Gonna see how this is played out. Tejada passing it down to Tortoise. Tortoise going for the slam dunk, but it's gonna miss. It will be a repossession from Tejada, and that is going to once again make it the first 2-pointer for the side of Technique. A weird one at that, but they still gain that first 2-pointer. Let's see how the side of Neptune responds. Maybe they can bring in Poseidon to just sweep this around reversingly.
Well, not like that. Tortoise with the disc. Oh, barely misses. Not like the Tortoise to do that, but it is like the Tortoise to do that, which is find an open teammate, and it's just like that man, Mr. Mrs. Tejada, to clean it up and slam it in at short range. So Technique starting off with 4 quick points, but of course, all of us fans looking for more action are definitely rooting for Neptune in this round so that it can go to a round 3.
I mean, yeah, we just hit the minute mark. We're gonna have to see how this is played out. Random person going for this shot. Toast trying to find it. We'll find a reset to the trap area, but the stack from Technique will be there. Sonic going for the shot. It will ding. It will literally it will bounce exactly where you shouldn't bounce it, and it bounced right back. The most unfortunate thing, it will be the Moose, but we can't ignore Toast just burning that competition, getting that save. This is a potential 2-pointer. They're there. Yeah, Good idea. They could have tried to go for the 3. I think they had the time. If you saw in that bottom right, there was a huge difference. But, you know, honestly, it's only 4-point difference. And now they have the momentum. We're going to have to see how this is played out.
Yeah, I really think the days of backing it out and scoring a 3 are basically over. Stacks are so fast right now. People get together and can wreck you so fast that it rarely is going to happen. Maybe not never, but it's very difficult to do that. It requires a lot of communication and a lot of certainty on the backside. Technique was getting stunned out, and but their stacks were getting together when Neptune had that disc. So yeah, I think just better to get the 2, get the easy, for sure 2 rather than risk it. And Neptune flying through. The clear is good. It's going to be on the backside, and
That's good.
is a slap shot. No headbutt there, and that's a tie game.
Quick at that. That momentum push. As soon as they got that first 2 points, it helped them outstandingly. And bad dash. It is JG. I don't think Newton Data accidentally forgot to put my name in there. But you know what? Knowing him, it's okay. I don't need to be recognized all the time. But what needs to be recognized is that potential deep from the side of Technique. But it will be King Crispy sending that down through. Nobody is there for the possession. It's looking close, but Toast will find the possession. Go for the solo, but Tortoise gotta save it as it will be bounced down through. AZN gonna send that down onto the other side as the stacks are gonna be revving up. Let's see what happens. It's looking pretty good. AZN with the possession. Random person gonna try and go for this pass down to Sonic. Oh, but it will slide past the goal onto the edges, but it will be sent down through. Once again, this could be good for random person. Gonna try and go for the disc a little bit too far out. Tortoise gonna slap that out, but it will find its way into Mr. and Mrs. Tejada's hands. Gonna try and send that down into it, but it will make an unfortunate Geo bounce.
This is bouncing low. It's going to be picked up and cleared through. Beautiful clear by random person right off the back, the flat of the back. And Moose picking it up and sending it in. So just like that, what a clear by random person. You cannot overemphasize how important it is. That was a very difficult bounce to make, as difficult as a mail slot shot. And the result was it was very easy for Moose to fly in and finish it. If that disc bounces anywhere off any Geo, there's no chance, and that's going to be an offensive possession maybe for Neptune, but maybe a turnover. And a turnover right there as Toastifies the player on Technique. He's flying in. All 4 players are open. Random person flies in and sends it in. So just like that, Neptune is up by 4.
They doubled it. They doubled their points of what they were down, and now they're up the double of what they were down. Quick maths in your head. Wow. Yeah, there we go. There's my caster's name. Thank you, Newton Dad, or whoever in the skies did that. I do appreciate that. It's always nice to have your name on there. But what we can't talk about is they got the points. Random person got to send that down through Tejada with the repossession. That'll be a nice catch and a nice read, but the Geo bounce will not be there. It will be sent very weirdly, as that's going to be a pretty tight one at that. Moose going to send that down to Toast, but it will make, once again, a lot of weird Geo bounces as King Crispy go for the 3-pointer, but it will ding, but Toast will find it once again. Random person doing the same thing that Technique did to them early on. I think it was the goal that gave them 4 points, or it was the second goal on their side, but revenge, Doc.
Yeah, revenge indeed. And, you know, we talked about in between rounds how sometimes there were some players on Neptune taking shots at 0 angles instead of making the pass to the player right there. That time they made the pass, and the result was a very easy finish. Right there with the easy finish is AZN. Kind of an interesting triple relay where there were actually 3 players on the offensive rollout going left. And there was just an easy sequence of 3 passes from QB to the first relay, to the second relay, and to the third person to who was AZN to put it in. So kind of a nice play. I don't know if I've seen that play ever, but nice play from Technique to pick up a couple of quick points.
Wow. That was I'm just in utter shock to see how this is played out as Tejada is going to take. Well, they still have that 4-point advantage as AZN will pass it down to Toast for a potential cut, but King Crispy will read that bounce, sending that down through. That's going to be a really straight one at that. Moose with the disc going to be going for a solo potentially. That's going to ding, but random person able to gain that possession once again. But it will be Tejada with the save. What a mess, but a great recovery from Toast and Technique as it will be stunned. Sonic with the send, a potential 3, but it will be bouncing a little bit too high. AZN trying to go for it, and that will find it. This is a interesting second round. Neptune doing a great job. Yeah, it's a 2-point game, and this is crazy. I'm in utter shock. These last 2 games have been utterly close, and we're gonna have to see how this is played out. Is Neptune gonna swipe away with the Oceans, the Waves, or be Technique just keeping the same old styles? But King Crispy will send that down through to Random Person. Random Person go for the solo, and an actual reset. That was interesting at that. I've at that close. I would have. I'm curious to see how that's going to be sent down through. Moose fumbling. Uh-oh. Moose. Uh-oh. Moose will actually get that sent down through, but it will be AZN potentially going for the shot. That's looking close, but Tortoise, that was not the right thing to do. No offense, but that would have they could have easily have changed that momentum there. But they will gain that repossession as we'll be bouncing down into back once on the side. Toast with the steal, getting that sent down once again, but Tejada will read that disc once again. Tortoise going to be trying to potentially go for the solo actual bounce shot, but Random Person will get a nice send out as that's going to be bouncing extremely close once again at Technique's side.
Yeah, it's in the Technique zone, but back in the hands of Technique, they clear it through. So 2 points left on the board by that headbutt miss. So another gift on the other side. Taken away, Random Person, stealing the lunch, money. That shot could be, just a little bit wide. And it's that's very lucky for Technique because that may have actually been a nail in the coffin instead. Still very much in the game, only down by 2 points. This could be their best chance yet. Flying in, Tortoise. And if he hadn't headbutted before, they'd be up by 2. Just saying, my friend. I love you, Tortoise. But now with the tie, that's a big time tie, and with 40 seconds left, it's anyone's game right now.
I mean, the way that Neptune's playing, if they can do what they did before, they have the disc. If they can push through and have that stack advantage, they can get something down through. So that's going to be a nice possession, but it will be Sonic with the possession, making it sent down through. Moose with the clear. That's going to be looking close. If they can make a goal right now, that's going to be it. King Crispy having a solo, potentially got a fumble. That's not going to be good. Sonic going to get that down through. It's looking close, but AZN will this potentially going for a final shot. This is not going to be good. Tejada almost getting the point, ending this deal, but that is heartbreaking. That could have sealed the deal in with the way that everything's been going. Neptune, if they can't get this head joust through, then Doc, this isn't looking good. They got to get this down through if they want to potentially make this a reverse sweep.
Yeah, we're going to see. I mean, that headbutt joust, from Technique is absolutely dominating. They do get the disc. They send it low. They have 3 players in the bubble. Let's see, can they finish it right now? Sonic Rollin is open low, but getting stuffed. What a move by Random Person. That was huge. That would have been a potentially game ender right there. And right now, it's anyone's game. It's in the side of Technique, but now it's tap back. King Crispy has the disc, can't quite connect with the Moose. It's gonna be low. It's gonna be picked up by Random Person. Cutter's flying in. The Moose.
That's it. Third round
2 over, and now we're gonna have what everyone wanted, except Technique and Technique fans, around 3.
Oh my God. Hold on. I've got to take a breather here, because here's the thing. A Little Zoid coming in with 100 points at the beginning. This was an 0-6 at the beginning with Technique winning, and we did the poll result. and it was first round, and everybody assumed, oh, okay, they have those point advantage. They can't come back, can't they? But here they are, coming back second round OT. This is phenomenal. This is crazy. I can't wait to see how this is going to be played out. I've got to say that both of these teams are playing really good, and Technique came back, but with what happened here, they had that opportunity. Both sides had opportunity to get it, but it was the side of Neptune coming in down through. This is third round, Doc. This is a phenomenal game. Two phenomenal games that we've had in a row, actually.
Yeah, I mean, both of these rounds have been close, and it was, well, Technique won by 7 in round 1, but they got that last 3 that at the final seconds that made it 7. Otherwise, it was 4 points, and there were a couple of last second dings on the side of Neptune. They're coming out of the tubes, and I guess it's no surprise it's gonna be picked up by Tortoise and AZN, passing to Mr. Mistahara. Can't quite handle it though, and it's going to be tapped out for the moment of the bubble. The disc is low and loose, but it will be picked up, and it looks like AZN will look to reset. No, looks to send it in, but the Moose is going to clear it out.
That is going to be a great clear for them. We're going to have to see how this is played out. They fumbled. The Moose, once again, going to pass that down to Toast. Everybody's fumbling here a bit. I've just got to say, everybody's just scared. Everybody's wanting to win. But with how everything's playing, the stacks are there. We're going to have to see who does it. Tortoise going for the shot. Be a little bit too low, as Toast will gain that possession, passing that down to the Moose. The Moose having a potential opportunity. If they can get the stack down through, it's looking good. Tejada getting stunned, outran a person, and they're going to make the first 2-pointer. This is the longest shot this has taken for the first round. 53 seconds by Neptune. So right now, that momentum is coming through. So we're going to have to see how this is down through. But I just wanted to give a little bit of a shout out to the chat because we haven't done that. We have Goran's Gaming, Just Panor, Cat, Zoid, Epicness, Bad Dash, Newton, and so much more. If you want to say hi, I will for sure. But this is crazy, as Tejada will do some fumbling at that, but Tortoise will slowly push through to Sonic, as Sonic will get that pass to AZN. AZN almost having a potential shot, getting stunned out, as Tejada will have that possession reset down to Tortoise. Tortoise passing it to Tejada, making a little bit of a reset, super close to the bubble. Smart, as they're trying to possessions, but the side of Neptune's doing good. AZN going for the shots, and that's going to be a great response. 38 seconds, and Goran, Black Mirror, you should check it out. It's a really good series. But Doc, I've stolen your thunder for a little bit too long, so take it away from me. I'm sorry.
No, you're doing fine, my friend. That was a very nice series there by Technique. They needed that, especially after losing in overtime. There's a lot of momentum shifts in this game, and there's a lot of need to reset the mental. Definitely needing to reset the mental. Our Technique right now, though, with that score and already being 2.5 minutes into this, they're definitely settling in. Sonic Roland passing it down. Mr. Mistahara gonna have to back it out because they don't have numbers. That passes down to AZN. Sonic Roland cutting through. Sonic Roland sending it in. So 4 unanswered points, and just like that, Technique back in the lead.
We're going to have to see how this is played out, folks. Honestly, I want to hear in the chat. What do you guys think? Who do you think is going to win this third round? I want to hear this in the chat. I want you guys to spam which team you're rooting for. I'm curious to see how this is going to be played out through, as it will be just advantage from the side of Moose. Passing it down to King Crispy, doing a little bit of juking, but it will be balanced. Moose once again with the possession. Going to be taking a little bit slow, trying to find a connection.
Random person with the disc, although not a lot of great passes, finds the only one that's available. The Moose finds the only one that's available. King Crispy finds the only spot that's available, sends it in, ties the game.
Oh my god. What a dime of a shot. A great shot at that. Getting the response that they needed, tying this up, finally breaking the unanswered streak from the side of Technique. We're gonna have to see how this is played out. Doc, this is a crazy close game for this final third round.
It is, but what else could we expect? Rounds one and rounds 1 and 2 rather were very close, and obviously traded sides there as we are in round 3.
Oh,
Or AZN rather, going for that shot, passes back to Tortoise. Tortoise over to Mr. Mistahada, has AZN on the backside, can't quite connect with the left side player, but there he is, AZN, but the Moose
oh
coming
my
in like
God.
a stag, taking it out of the air and making a huge time save for Neptune.
The Moose has done a really good job. This is a potential 3. It's connecting. Look, it's so close, but so far away. I had to put on my spectacles for that because it was looking so close. Fumbled. Oh my God, this is looking close. Sonic able to find the connection. AZN getting the chance, going for the shot, and that will be a 3-pointer actually. So that is going to keep them, that will actually break this 2-pointer fight, as this will now be the first 3-pointer in such a long time. So, oh my God, this is crazy. So hopefully Neptune can respond with either 2-pointers or a 3-pointer of their own. So I'm curious to see how they're going to send this down through Moose once again with the advantage, as Toast will get that fumbled a little bit. Not sure what happened there. Pass down to Sonic, going for the slow shot. It's looking clear, but King Crispy being the king of saves.
Yeah, incredible save there. Great regrab. A little bit slow on that shot. Not quite sure if it was going in or just was going to be very close, but it was a great save in any case. Mr. Mistahada going to go backwards and reset. Toast electing to bounce back, but does eventually go out, gets stunned out. So they got a 4-on-3 right now. Moving in are a couple of players, but can't quite connect with the cutter. And so still up by 3, our technique, excuse me, but with 4 minutes counting down, it's anyone's game right now.
Yeah, this is a little. Every team is fumbling. I gotta say, is that it can't just look at the team. There's mistakes going out everywhere. There's a lot of connections, as it will be a solo, as Sonic will find the shot. 5-point lead. Yeah, we still have. Yep. You know, honestly, I said yep because it's reasonable. They had that now down 5 points for the side of Neptune. They need to reevaluate. Maybe it's somebody on the other side, but there was a disconnect on the side of Neptune. Fun fact, but we're gonna have to see how it is. Happy birthday to not Strumpetsky. Happy birthday to somebody out in the world. Wish you a happy birthday. I wish the best of you. Hopefully you got the great presents, and hopefully whoever you spent your time with in your life, hopefully it was all well. But Doc, what did you think about what's been happening so far?
I mean, it's a good time for a pause in any case from Neptune. Not quite sure if they knew the player had a tech issue or if they took the timeout before, but you know, with 3 minutes, nearly 4 minutes left, down 5, this is a good time to reset the mental. Also a good time to say happy birthday to Strem. I mean, it may not be his birthday, but you know, I wasn't there for his last birthday or really any of his birthdays. So anyway, Strem, you know, everyone loves you, and happy birthday. Happy birthday to everyone in the chat. You know, let's just share the love. Let's be honest, we've all had birthdays, right, at some point, and I don't think anybody here has said happy birthday to any of us. So, you know, happy birthday to everyone. Why not?
Oh, this is why we love you, Doc. You are amazing. I try to be nice, but you just take it up a step above, and you make people smile. You made me smile. You can't see your faces, but wow. Yeah, it's like, wow. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you, Kat. We appreciate you giving us a happy birthday. Mine was a little bit ago. Finally growing up as a person, it's scary. So we have 2 VIPs, Mosky and Griffin, I do believe. There's a disconnect from both ends? That is interesting. Oh, actually, I think one of them actually pressed. No, one of them didn't actually press. I saw 4 spectators, but I realized that was just beep boop, which is if you're ever wondering, it isn't a part of the software, but what happens is Newton has 2 computers that cast to each other, so you can see 2 perspectives of these jousts. So it's really awesome. We appreciate the people that have a lot more power and cameras than we do. So Subtlety, Newton. I feel like there's Palador, I think, as well, but You guys are awesome. As yeah, Newton Dad does show us there. It's cool. It is very cool to see how that plays out. But yeah, we do get a reconnect from the side of Neptune. Now the side of Technique, unfortunately, not having their player. So this is the pause for that. But yeah, no, this is awesome. But shout out to VRML. Shout out to everybody in life. Shout out to people who, you know, just everything in general. But this is just crazy. This is just all fun. This is amazing. I can't believe this. But what is amazing is our sponsors. Yes, you got to give the sponsors. You got to always talk about them. But HyperX, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Rebuff Reality, Fixit Gaming, and VRWare.net. I would be the best ad presentator. My voice is just this fabricated in life. But we do get a reconnect from both sides. Hopefully an unpause at that. But yeah, we do get the unpause. Speak of the devil. One thing that is not a caster's curse. We call it a caster's call. Call out all the perfect things at the perfect timing. Or we just guess or we just guess at the perfect timing. So yeah.
Yeah, and if I could make one fix it would be that we've got Fixed Gaming as our sponsor there. But fixing it right now and coming into the match are everyone. We've got 3.5 minutes left. 9-4. The Moose passes over to Random Person. Random Person sends it in for three. And just like that, this game is back in gear. Big time. Down by 2 only are Neptune. And yeah, I hope that during the timeout, Technique kept their heads because they still got 3 minutes to finish this game.
That tied it up. That changed it up. This is crazy. Snipe Dash coming in with the 14-11. Neptune winning. So maybe you're right. Maybe you're just a time traveler. As Tortoise will get stunned out. The side of Neptune's looking really good at the start, but it will bounce on Popcorn as ACN will steal the disc, getting it sent all the way down through a good clear at that. But Moose with a great interception, just keeping the back line secure. I think without Moose just keeping the back lines, giving some great saves, I think Technique would be in a much different spot right now, Doc.
Yeah, absolutely. And if they hadn't lost the disc there, they'd definitely be in a different spot. Although with 2.5 minutes left, still plenty of time. That clear not going to be good enough, but it'll take a favorable bounce. Random Person going to have a shot. It's going to be just a little wide on the mail slot. It was in the right top-down angle. Not the right left-right angle, and it looks like Sonic Rollin will pick it up, although it's going to be immediately under pressure. The Moose will actually get it, and with the attempted clear, it does bounce off the Cloud Geo, and it looks like it's back in the hands of Technique. AZN flying in. Oh. Wow. AZN with the ender. Smooth move, and they're up by 4.
4 is definitely enough to come back. If they were up 6, it's pushing it, but at 8, it's even farther distance. I'm curious to see how this is going to be played out. A final cast from me especially is a great one at that. The Moose having the possession, getting it sent all the way down, but Tejada is there for the send through as AZN will find the possession. The Moose as a Snipe. If you are correct, then Tejada, or the side of Technique, cannot make any more points. They have a potential open 3. They're going to make it! Connecting! That is going to be good! It's looking closer and closer. They need to do something right now. They need to make points on points. I swear, Snipe. If you make this right now, then if you predict this, I'm calling you a time traveler, and I will call you a witch and burn skin. I'm kidding.
It's actually it is possible right now. It would need to be 2 2s for Neptune in order to make it 14-11, so that is possible. Obviously, Technique does not want that. Picking it up on the back line is Mr. Tejada. If they can score right here, it'll be huge. Even if it's only a 2, it would waste a lot of time, but Random Person getting it. Clearing it. The stacks are not together though, so it looks like it will be Technique to recover. 30 seconds left. It's anyone's game. The disc is flying high. It's going to be right in the area, but King Crispy can't quite handle it. On the backside is Toast. Toast sends it in, sending it to over to random person. Oh, what a save by Mr. Mistahara. That might have saved the game. For sure it did for now. 14 seconds left though. Toast sends it to random person. Random person to Oh,
that's it. That's it.
And that's the game. It's 12-11. Neptune has completed the reverse sweep, won rounds 2 and 3, and taken round 3. Took round 2 in overtime, and round 3 in the last 8 seconds. Wow, what a game!
Oh my God, Neptune coming in 7% of the winners. I would be upset. That would be horrendous. That Chicago. You lost to a Chicago. It hurts. It really does hurt, especially as players as ourselves. Doc plays Echo. I play Echo a lot. It's breathtaking. It's truly breathtaking to see how everything is played out. And they did this. It's my face hurts from all of this like jaw dropping. My face can't handle it. It's crazy, Doc. This has been one amazing branch of just these casts that are just so close together and just nail biters at that.
Yeah, some really great games. I mean, I think this really bodes well for season 4. A team like Technique, you know, they were a Challengers Cup team last season. I think at least once, if not twice, maybe thrice, as I said before. Not quite sure, but the point is they're a very good squad, and for a team like Neptune to come in and take this in 3 rounds, it's absolutely huge. I mean, we've seen such great games from all the new teams, from all the returning teams. The hype is up, the competition is up. I mean, this is the third week of the season, just the third week. So we've got a Challengers Cup coming up in a couple of weeks here, end of cycle 1, the halfway point. And all of these teams are just really heating up. I mean, all these teams have extra gears. Technique is going to get better. Neptune is going to get better. We're going to see these teams probably play each other again, maybe play in the Challengers Cup. I mean, the rest of the season is just going to be so much fun if you're a player, if you're a fan, certainly if you're a caster. And I'm just delighted to be here.
Yeah, but with this great opportunity, once again, this has been VRML 1, Neptune versus Technique. A bunch of different games, some very close ones at that. I have been JG. To my right, which looks, I was confused at first, but it's my right, but it looks like it'd be my left because of Discord. Stupid Discord, fire skinny. But this has been a phenomenal. Newton Dad, great job, but us two casters, we had a phenomenal branch. But until next time, hopefully we can find some more casts, and hopefully I can find some more lower level, because it's not all Master and Diamonds. But until then, we will see you guys later.
And we're underway.
Season 4 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, VRware, Rebuff Reality, VR Cover, and ProTube VR.